Thank you very much, Nana Tufo and Zoe. I am currently live from Gaagbini, one of the communities badly affected by the floods at the West Mamprisi municipality. The other three include Banawa, Dimia, and Bani. Just to give a brief description of the issue, for 24 hours the people here are yet to come to terms with the situation. A lot of them slept outside. As early as in the morning when I got here, it was really despicable. And behind me you can see roofs of homes that have fallen as a result of the floods. And it is the second time this community is being hit by flood. The first time was a spillage of the Bagro Dam coupled with torrential rains. So this is one of the affected houses that I am going to engage one of the guys who is currently working in here. It's not really good, as we can all see. I am finding it very difficult to walk now, and the whole place is muddied. And cameraman, just ensure that you don't fall. And it's not that easy. Not at all. I am going to engage the gentleman here and see, well, he's trying to remove some of the clothing. They include mosquito nets, some of the African prints and all that. What are you currently doing?
Okay, I'm removing my clothes from the seas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What actually happened? Maybe you might want to get closer a bit, and then we can talk well to this issue. So, how do you feel? How do you find it now?
Oh, now we are finding it difficult way, because how to get some place to sleep is difficult for us, and even how to get something like to eat or cooking is difficult to us to get something to, even to prepare something for our mothers and then children.
So where did you sleep last night?
We sleep at the roadside. We block one of it's a road. Then we block one side and we get some mosquito net. Then we slept there just at night.
Yeah. How about the children?
Okay, I have 3 children plus my mom and my wife. Yeah.
Where did they sleep?
Just we all at the roadside. We just slept there at the roadside.
As I can see in this house, there's nowhere to put up any longer. Yeah. So how do you find it?
Oh, it's difficult for us. I mean, how we can even get distance, like how we can remove distance from here, or like our clothes or everything is inside. So we just only the mosquito net that they gave us yesterday. So that one that we are using now, and then some food. They have been giving us food small. So
they cook the food and bring it, or what?
No, they cook the food and bring it. One pack for a person, 2 persons for 1 pack.
2 persons for one pack.
Yes, sir.
And does that satisfy you?
Oh, we are managing. It's a manage. Like we are taking it.
How soon can you get back to your feet, considering this damage?
Oh, that one there is now. This is the second time. The first time came, that was 2016, and this one the second time. The first time came because of the road. They made the road without gutters, and then there's a sea over here. That one, if the water come plenty, we make closer, then we make here water. The water come here plenty.
So one of the houses I am currently heading to is the chief of the community, Chief Al Hassan. He's currently putting up his work. I'm going to engage him.
This is my house. So yesterday, the water come and fall in my village. So the water is too much. They come and push all the house down. So I didn't get any here to want to sleep here. So by now, I'm beg government to come and help for me and my children and my people. So but in this town, my food, I don't know how to eat. I don't know how to give my children to eat. The Gaagbini people, the Gaagbini people didn't get any to sleep. So I'm beg government to come and give me mosquito network, so can give me come and do my house and build it and come and do my house and build for me. And my people, I beg government, then you come and help me, my children. So by now, the water didn't finish. I'm working for my house to move the zinc and sticks there. So by now, my good, I don't know, I've good here. A cork, no cork here. The water take the things go. So my people is there.
Since the issue happened, the National Disaster Management Organization in this region have been up on their toes, and they have some statistics for us. I'm going to engage the regional boss, Mr. John Al-Hassan Kweku, to tell us more about this.
4 communities were affected yesterday. Out of this, in Banawa, we have 13 households that are affected. And in these 13 households, number of persons in there are 75. 11 households are completely collapsed in Banawa. Then the number of rooms involved, that's 46. In Keta, we have 19 households that are affected. Number of persons living there, 215. Total number of houses that are completely collapsed, 26. Then number of rooms, 112. Then Gaagbini, we have 37 households that are affected. Number of persons living in these 37 households, 400. Total number of houses that are completely collapsed, 17. The number of rooms, that's 183. In Dimia, 11 households are affected. Total number of persons living in these 11 households, 173. The number of houses that are collapsed in Dimia, that's 4. The number of rooms involved, that's 43. In all, we have 80 households that are affected in these 4 communities. Total number of persons affected, that's 938. Collapsed houses, that's 58. The number of rooms involved, 384.
Well, barely 24 hours after the disaster hits these communities, relief items have just arrived. And we will see what the Vice President and his entourage will have to tell the people.
I heard about this disaster that has befallen my own people. And because of that, I suspended all campaigning and I have rushed home today to see for myself what has happened. The heavy rainfall has caused a collapse of many buildings. And unfortunately, many of these buildings were built with sand and mud houses. And so the force of the water has resulted in a collapse of many of these buildings. And so you have displaced people. So far, we've estimated about 80 households, but there are more who have been affected. So far, for about 4 or so villages, we've counted about 58 collapsed buildings. And so there are many people who have been affected, and they are being temporarily housed in a number of schools. And this is one of the locations where they are being temporarily housed. NADMO has acted quickly, has brought some relief items, including food items, including mattresses, buckets, mosquito coil, and other items, rice and sugar and milk for the sustenance of the people for now. We are also adding 100,000 cedis to them so that the food items that are required will be purchased, more will be purchased. I've asked that at least 500 bags of corn should be purchased to supplement what has already been brought. But by the grace of God, once the rains stop, we will support them to build their houses again.
We are back into the Banawa community just shortly after the Vice President made presentation of the items. This is another house that has been, collapsed. Is that your house?
Yes, that's my uncle's house.
Okay.
Yes.
So what happened? How do you find it now?
Yeah, I'm a service personnel here. I was at Accra. I completed Accra Technical University. So I've been posted to Wadwali District Hospital. So yesterday morning, I just left to work. So I was at work and I just had a call that the whole village is being flooded with water. So by the time that I get here, the house was collapsed. I learned that they were preparing to prepare food. That's Tozafi. Then by the time they realized the water carried it away, they couldn't even find the pot and other things. It's been gone.
Where are you putting up anyway at the moment? Where are your people sleeping?
Yeah, last night we were just hanging around. You can see the packs. We're hanging around. We seated here for a long, around 11 p.m. until the DC was saying that some of them should go the next village. There's a school there. This is go and hang over there. So we slept. You see this church over there. No one is living there. So we slept inside over there.
Back to you, Nana Tufo.